Okay, so let's solve one problem. Let's solve one problem which is given from Sadiku book. The problem is the toroidal core of figure 8.26a. This one has row 0 of 10 centimeters, which is the mean radius, and a circular cross section with a equal to 1 centimeters. So diameter is 2 centimeters, radius is 1 centimeter. If the core is made up of steel, the core here is made up of steel. This is a steel with mu equal to 1000 into mu 0, right? 1000 into mu 0. We know that mu 0 is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 micrometer, right? So this one is 1000 mu 0, and coil has got 200 turns. So n is given as 200. N equal to 200. Okay. Amount. Okay, fine. So now one thing which we have to say is what it has asked is calculate the amount of current that will produce a flux of 0.5 milliwebers. Okay. So it wants to generate a flux psi of 0.5 milliwebers, psi equal to 0.5 milliwebers, and it's asking you how much of a current it will have to pass for you to generate that much of flux. So first thing we told you, right, we had explained that, saying that I can convert this circuit into an electrical circuit. What I have to do here is I have to replace this particular section with a MMF, a coil through a core with a MMF, which is this. Then I have to convert this complete core into a reluctance, okay, and I know that flux will be guided or confined in the core itself. That will be your psi. Okay, so that I know. So this is the circuit, the equivalent circuit which I'll get here. So now moving forward, I know that MMF is equal to Ni, right? Ni, which is number of turns into the current, is your MMF. And it's also equal to if I use the Ohm's law, I know that it is also equal to psi into reluctance R, right? So now what is unknown here is I is unknown, psi is known, reluctance is what I have to calculate. So I will be equal to, so I can write this as I equal to psi into reluctance divided by N, right? And that is psi is our reluctance is given as L by mu s, right? L by mu into cross sectional area S, mu s, divided by N. N is the number of turns. So that is given as equal to, I know my mu is 0.5 milliweber. So 5 into 10 raised to minus 3, 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, and your L length is 2 pi into rho 0, right? 2 pi into rho 0. Rho 0 is given as 10 centimeters. So into 2 pi into 10 raised to 10 into 10 raised to minus 2, 10 raised to minus 2, okay, divided by N is 200, N is 200, mu is 1000 mu 0, right? This is 1000 mu 0, so that's like into 1000 mu 0 is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 into 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7, 10 raised to minus 7, 7 into pi r square, pi a square. So a is given as 1 centimeter. so into pi into a square. A square is 10, a is 1 centimeters, so 10 raised to minus 4. So this is what we will get, the value. So this will be equal to, so I will be equal to 3.9789 amperes, this particular is, right? So this will be your answer. Yeah, so the whole point was like you could convert this particular device which is given here into a magnetic circuit and then solve it using like a electrical problem, right, using this as Ohm's law. So that's the whole idea. I could have done it differently. I could have calculated, I know that B here is equal to mu h. H is Ni by L. For a coil winding it is Ni by L. I know that psi equal to Bs. That is also possible. Bs. I know S. I know B, which is mu, and I by L. So only thing which will be unknown is I. So that is another way of getting it. It's already solved in the book, so you can have a look at it. Okay.